Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Recon is afoot. When you win, Big Cat, look at their reaction. They, them and are not your friends. They are frenemies, straight from the crevice of the devil's balls, the devil's most diligent workers. Only there to celebrate when it's going down Bobby Brown for you. The planetary energies are Venus and Jupiter unite in Aries today, darling dears. When these two benefic planets come together, you can expect an expansion of romance, goodwill, and popularity. So you're winning again, Big Cat. Ha ha! Watch their reactions. The transit brings positivity and optimism. It can contribute to financial gain. So if you're seeking a raise, a promotion, now is the time to ask for it, darling dear, to put your best efforts out, because there is gold in them there hills, and them there hills is for you, Big Cat. Remember I told you that? They ain't your friends. Times like this we have to remember Shanquilla Robinson. What happened to her and the fact that her case has still not come to no fruition. No arrests have been made. When I did the video on Shanquilla, I told you the difference between the different types of Sanpaku eyes. When they look you straight on in the eye, darling dears, you normally see the whites on both sides of the eye, okay? But if you see the white at the bottom of the eye, that person has Yin Sanpaku eyes. That means they will have some kind of tragedy, a tragic death, violence, and all of that. A lot of disappointment and upset and loss in their lives. If you should meet somebody that's got Yang Sanpaku eyes, that's where you see the whites on both sides of their eyes, as well as the white at the top of the iris, darling dears. Yang Sanpaku eyes are evil to the core, darling dears, and those are the ones that are doing the wickedness. They will have you pushing up daisies. They will have you put in prison. They will have you shamed in the street, darling dear, just to get their own rocks off, darling dear. Remember what I said? Know the difference between the Yin Sanpaku eyes and the Yang Sanpaku eyes. Many times when somebody is close to death, their eyes will normally be normal, where you just see the whites on the left and the right. But when they're close to death, you'll start seeing the Yin Sanpaku eyes because their time is near, where you see the whites at the bottom of the iris. Pay attention, darling dears, because they'll have you out in them streets, brown bread. Not happy for you to bend the matrix, darling dears. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. Let's get a rune and see what's going on. Two of them, darling dears. When you cast runes, you read them from right to left. The first one is Ingus. This is represented by Mars and Aries energy and the Emperor in Tarot, darling dears. Ingus is represented by the letter N and G, as well as the number 13. It speaks about standing in your authority, darling dears. For some of you, you will be receiving a promotion today, an upgrade. It also speaks about a new structure coming for you, darling dears. This is you standing in your power. It's masculine energy. Aries again, because we know that Venus and Jupiter is in Aries today. Venus is about what? Beauty, romance, relationships, and money. Skrilla.com. Jupiter expands everything, darling dear. Fans the flame. You're about to step it up, guys. Or maybe you've had a promotion over the last few days. Watch the reaction of those around you that wish you brown bread. You also have what? Nathaz, darling dear. This is the strength card in tarot, on its face no less. Nathaz is represented by the letter N You hear the bell. Then oh, is it today? Oh no, it's tomorrow. I just got a notification. Anyway, but you heard the bell, darling dears. Nafaz, the strength card is on its face. It's represented by the letter N, the number 32, 33, 34, and 35. This speaks about distress, darling dears. It also speaks about they, them, and who have been slipped off their flip-flop and went straight to what? The mud hut, right? 911 Freddy Krueger mud hut, 2 streets over from the loser lane in the district of the damned. This is many, darling dears, many that are not going to celebrate your come-uppedness, that promotion, opening your business, your channel taking off, whatever the situation is for you. There's going to be many naysayers at your back. Good morning, Jeanette MOH. Yes, clap it up for Jeanette. She recently got her promotion, darling dear. Give her a push clap for her hard work. You deserve it, darling dear. And continue to sock it to her. Anyway, like I was saying, there's many that don't like the fact that you are what? Flying, darling dear. You're a flying cat. Yes, baby, I told you. You are this, you are that. And your name is him, she. Is it? He, she, him, her. Yeah, you are him, her, he, she. They'll be talking about you in duos and thruples, darling dears, because they don't like your swag. Well, they better get used to it, because all you do is win, big cat. Someone who is really, really what? Jealous of you, darling dear. Sometimes it's jealous of every breath that you take. That happy countenance you have. Why? You understood the assignment. That you have to learn to walk alone. You had to learn that happiness is an inside job. And anything you want on this Malkuf, you have to what? Conceive, believe, and achieve. And they, them, and they don't like it. They're not happy for you, blood. If they could put a banana skin underneath your foot seats, they'd put it under there, darling dears. They would. Be careful of the company you keep, darling dears. Be careful of whom you eat and drink with, darling dear. And remember, when you are going through a negative cycle in your life, you'll have many to come and sit with you. But when you decide to clean up your life and realize there's better things out there for you, you'll notice that they fall off. All of a sudden, you are one of them. They speak about you in hushed tones, but they daren't approach you. Why? Because you're obstreperous and you're a big cat. And you know how to what? Dress someone down. And I don't mean that in a nasty way. That's the English way of telling someone where to get off, right? With love and light. Let's get the planetary energies. We've already got that up. We're going to go for the oracle deck. I've got to go into my office today, so you know my face is going to be serious as I finish this, right? What I'm trying to say to you, darling dears, don't cast your pearls before swines. Read the energy. You are a big cat. You've walked alone long enough to read energy. Pay attention to your intuition and your discernment around these bottom feeders with tree slough ways. You are being spiritually guided, darling dear. Some of you will be signing a contract, darling dear. Something that is just for you. It's the knowledge. Why? Because knowledge is power. And power is knowledge. We love it. We love it so much. It also speaks about being spiritually guided, darling dears. You have what? Your ancestral team, your security at your back. Why? You was handpicked to break generational curses, break cycles of dysfunction, of what? Pain and suffering, darling dear, and that lack mentality. You had to learn in your maturity what you focus on grows. So you focused on getting great. Good for you, big cat. No one celebrates more than me. For you, darling dears. Why? I know what it's like to be on the bottom rung. And if you allow be around too many people, your mind gets infected with their thoughts and they try to live their life vicariously through you. All they do is talk about you, darling dear. And they call you everything but a child of God. Well, guess what? They better buff up their vocabulary because you're about to what? Hit it big, darling dear. We saw the promotion standing in your authority. Wear it well, big cat. You deserve it. You did the hard work, working into the night like a what field hand? An elf, darling dear, an elf. Spiritual maturity is a badge of honor, darling dears, because you have to go through something and come through the other side. What did I say? It's a Mitch, bitch, or bitch Mitch. Someone who's distorted to the core. This is how they're going to wail in their mind when they realize that you are getting another upgrade, standing in your authority, getting that management role, darling dear, starting your business, getting your accolades, being at the final furlong of doing your thesis, whatever you're doing, big cat. Whatever took your fancy, because anything you are going to excel in doesn't feel like a job, darling dear. You worked hard, and it's time for you to get that badge of honor. You're going to get it, darling dears. Remember, I told you that. The people that's been having the hardest time over the past 3 years has been the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Why? Saturn's been on them, darling dear. It's been on them. But we're about to have a break in that shiznai on the 7th of March, darling dear. Write that date on your almanac. Remember, I told you that, big cat. Something significant that you've been setting off. Come through, Queen Latifah. Posh Clap is about to excel. And they're going to be crying into their fist. Oh, they're going to be talking about you. But they can say what they like, but not in your hearing, darling dear. They have to be like a cockroach clinging to the shadows, darling dear. Lest you light them up with your obstrepery. Hey, love it. I don't hate it. Oh, what did I say? The silver waterfall. That's that liar. The one that licks the crevice of the devil's balls before they mention you. Well, guess what? Words that they put out there, darling dear, is the same words that's going to drown them, darling dear. All this water energy. They're going to pretend to be happy for you. Rainbow in the back, darling dear. But they would love you to drown under the words. I never noticed that before. Someone entering the waterfall. But remember, darling dears, you are protected. You are on your spiritual path. We listen to what Abraham Lincoln said. Ever forwards, never backwards. That man failed so many times. He lost elections, even went mad, stark raving mad, but still ended up what? Mr. President. Okay then. They're going to be lying and spying, darling dear. They don't understand how you are what ibex. They're not meant to understand. Someone's got to clap. Better them than you, darling dear. The only thing they'll be clapping is their gums around their gingivitis mouth. Base of the deck, darling dear. Forgive them, because they're feeble-minded. They're feeble-minded, dull-eyed simpletons, darling dears. You had to forgive many situations 1,000 times. Why? Because you had to get the poison out, darling dears. I don't care what they done did to you or what they're trying to do. No weapon formed against a big cat shall prosper. You are a child of the light, covered with Ephesians 6:13, the whole spiritual armor of God, darling dears. Remember what I said, darling dear? Psalms 91:1, when you fell back into the arms and the comfort of the Most High. When you took the knee, you didn't pray for revenge. You prayed for strength, darling dear. You prayed to open your eyes another day. Who could it be? Calling me at this time in the morning, and the ringing bell is not answering that. I keep telling people, don't call me on my live, right? Because when I finish the live, I'm going to attack you with obstrepery, right? Because when people call me when I'm doing a live, because I'm holding the space for you guys, darling dears, right? It takes my focus off what I've got going on. I had to drop a friendship because of it. That wasn't my friend. But I forgave them. As I said, love and light. Skeet, skeet. See you on the other side. Right? Yeah. Forgive them, darling dear. Don't hold on to the poison. I told you it's like holding a hot coal and waiting for it to burn them. Forgive them. And you can't forgive them today and then tomorrow you go back into your memory bank and live there and wallow in the past. The past will depress you. The present is a gift, darling dear. The future brings anxiety. I like to live in the here and now, focusing on getting great. You are Ibex, prototype of your lineage, darling dears. And they, them, and are not your friends. Be your own best friend. Read the room. Read the energies, darling dears. And don't feel isolated. Why would you want to be amongst the feeble-minded, where all they do is talk about someone else, these gossiping bottom feeders? When somebody gossips, it says nothing about the person they're talking about. It tells you all you need to know about the person bringing the gossip, the merchant of slander. Calm down, Keith. Yeah. Let's dive in, darling dears, as I sip my mocha. Never you forget you're a big cat. And you will always win. Claim dominion over yourself and celebrate and self-validate, darling dears. They're not going to celebrate when you win, darling dear. They're not. The strength card, as I said, is in the reverse. So there's you've got a lot of haters, darling dears. I call them fans. And if you weren't successful, you wouldn't have any. Matter of fact, I'm hiring. Tell those haters to come and hate on me. I'm looking for some more fans. Luke 22:48, the back front neck tabbers. They need to know that what? Proverbs 12:24, you're a hustler. A hustler, baby. And you will always win when you choose you and put the Most High at the head of your table. Father God, Mother Isis. How dare they dare it, darling dear. They dare it. And today, and for the next few days up to the 7th of March, darling dear, they're going to be bent out of shape. They'll be to the point of what? Rigor mortis. That's Latin, as stiff stone, right? And near the point of death, darling dear, as you continue to win, as they continue to lie and conspire. But when they're doing all of this shiznai, they don't understand the spiritual weight you carry. They don't know whom is caping for you in the spiritual world. You was built for this, big cat. Validate yourself and continue to bend that matrix and sock it to him, Scotty. Sock it to him. I'm not here for a long time this morning, darling dears, because I've got to go into the office, where my face is straight like the Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Why do I have to go in? Because when they've got to interview, or when I leave this job, which I will be doing really soon, because I've had enough, right? I've had enough. I will tell you exactly what I did. They only call me in from, because I normally do remote work from home. But when it's particular tricky ones, they call me in. Because I'm a body language expert, darling dear, and I know how to ask questions, and I don't get tired of asking the same question in 1,000 different ways. So you know I'm peed off already, blood. I have to leave my domicile. I'm an ambivert, blood. What's the matter with them? Got to get in the hand movements to emphasize. Good God. God is good. What's going on for the big cat today, all around them? What's this? What did I say? All you do is win. The 3 of Pentacles. This is being recognized as a major crafts person in your field, darling dears. The 3 of Pentacles in the upright, I might add. Let me get a bit closer, big cat, so we can have a little intimate tete-a-tete. It speaks about new opportunities coming towards you. You make things look so easy. Why? Because you're intelligent. You've got it in the cranium, darling dear. And not only that, I told you, you work into the night. You take the time to focus and learn something inside out. You are an expert in your field. It speaks about teamwork. The number 3 is about groups, and it's about how you express yourself, darling dears. It also speaks about you what? Pursuing your goals, your dreams, your wants. Because you've already got what you needed, darling dear. And where did it get you? With no edges, blood, no hairline, amongst the feeble-minded, feeling as though you needed them. Oh, pardon me, darling dears. That was a spiritual belch because I speaks the true truth. Pinkies up. You're winning. And they've got to watch. This is also what? The marriage card for some, darling dears. Pentacles also speaks about online. Those fans are watching you online as new options and material stability comes your way. Investment, darling dear. You invested with hard work towards whatever your paradigm is. And it's paying off. Remember I told you that. So you're winning and they hate it, right? They hate it so much. Yeah. Well, guess what? They're going to have to learn to love it. You got the Ace of Pentacles. What did I just say, Big Cat? This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It's about the manifestation mode, the abundance that you've brought into your life. From the planning, the hard work, you must receive growth. And for some, this is the marriage card. I told you, somebody's getting married. They're about to be put on lockdown. Well, it better not be with what? A narc, darling dear, because you'll be on what? You'll be on what? A slitty eye mode, planning, plotting, and strategizing to get away. I don't care who it is. We do Goosey Badass. We interview. Because there's liars, thieves, cheaters, users. Oh my. If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them bitches with you. But I cast them before a swine. Baby, that's old shit. I'm not going back. I don't want to talk about it. Don't force me to, Big Cat. They're back front neck tabbers. They get no S, darling dears. They go for what? Main arteries, darling dears. They're frenemies, haters that come with the bad vibes, the bad advice, the bad intention, the bad credit. And for some of them, their Panania Fatuma has amnesia, a bad memory. Can't remember you as soon as it leaves your side. And that's what? De facto, right? That's Latin for in facts. Facts. Yeah, facts. They're going to have to get used to it, darling dear. Opportunities are abounding. You are in tip-top manifestation mode, right? Look, it hurts them to their core. This is the healing card on its face. To their core, that black pitted heart, darling dear. Many are going to be upset. The water also speaks about their emotions. Some of them are almost going to be pushed to tears, darling dears. Tears of anger and rage. Maybe they'll do us a favor like Rumpelstiltskin. Stab their foot and never be seen again. They're not getting no healing over what you're doing with your life. That's their business. Focused on you as you focus on your life, darling dear. They need to hit the road, just like Jack with their what? Basura ways. Look! Lots of injustices are being perpetrated at your back chakra, law 16, as you turn that shapely back. Injustices, darling dears, I told you. Oh, up until from today up until the 7th of March, where everything is going to what? Come to a culmination of lovely, gorgeous fabulousness, where your hard efforts are being paid off, darling dears. There's going to be a lot of talk in them streets about you. Justice card, but you are the karma for them, darling dear. You're going to have to learn to what? Be silent. 2 major arcana. Divine wants you to not what? Get involved with the tongue wrestling, right? Because you're in happy mode. They don't even like the fact that you are able to what? Make your progeny happy. This is emotional fulfillment. You filled up that 10th cup by yourself, darling dears. Good on ya, as they say in what? Australia. The 10 speaks about what? You had to end the cycle in order to get this renewal, a new beginning. The 10 goes down to a 1. It speaks about the independence you obtained, darling dear, when you took a leadership role in your life. And it also speaks about your individuality, solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole. This is what is bringing in this new beginning for you. Emotional fulfillment. I love it. I love it so much. You are in harmony, darling dear. Some of you are about to start a family. And I said we already saw the ring bearing card. You will be starting a family with your new partner. Tell no one nothing. And in numerology, if you want to start a family, the best days to choose is where there is a 5 in it, darling dear. On the 5th, the 23rd, yes baby, and the 14th. Those are the days where you will hit gold. They don't like the new contracts that you'll be signing, darling. Look! They're knocks. And this is present energy. So you've got many haters on your back, darling dear. Like white on rice. Waiting for you to go down, Bobby Brown. King of Wands. This is someone who loves the attention of others. This is a slanderous gossip, darling dear. King of what? The bottom feeders and the tree sloths with the T-Rex arms going for your jugular, darling dears. But they have to what? Scurry in the dark, darling dear. They daren't come to your face with all of their foolishness. You will dress them down. Oh, hell no. Jealous, darling. Jealous. They're jealous. And they're stuck on you, darling dears. All they can do is think about you. Somebody's putting out some information that's trying to be a stumbling block in your life. Many of them want you to be in prison, hospital, or at the graveyard. Some of them want you at the point where you're going to take yourself out. Maybe they did push you to that point in the past, but you found a way to overcome. Base of the deck, darling dear. Master your emotions, yeah? Don't allow these bottom feeders to be a tampon string in your life. You know how invasive a tampon string can be. They want to get a hold of your psychological password, but you've got the King of Cups. Master your emotions, darling dears. Realize you have everything to gain and they have nothing to lose. Master your emotions. And if you're going into a union, you're getting a King of Cups, darling dears. Maybe you was dealing with an arc. Maybe you took some time to heal. This goes to 4. Could be as much as 4 years, darling dears, for you to get over the situation, learn whom you are, and continue to bend the matrix. You have a King of Cups coming to. If you want a partner, let it be the King of Cups, the King of Sweeties. Somebody who will what? Understand your feelings. Somebody who will allow you to speak. Somebody who you only have to say once and you will get changed behavior. Why? Because they will do anything to keep you in their life in the right way, darling dears. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity that has their what? Their emotions creeping up on them like a cheap lace thong. What about these opportunities, this new beginning? You've got options, darling dears. It keeps cutting out. See, I told you there's a hater amongst us, darling dear, but they better shut up, because my cats will be on you, mate, like white on rice. We've got haters watching, darling dear. Haters. The 7 of Cups speaks about you taking the time to what? Ponder on the many options that are going to be gifted to you. I told you it's gift giving season. Saturn has given us some hard work over the past 3 years. But you know how I love a throuple. It's coming to an end on the 7th of March. But you will feel the build up of these what? Options coming towards you. The 7 of Cups also could mean what? Choosing between potential lovers for some, darling dear. This is about you what? Being certain about your feelings for the one that you're going to choose. This goes to 8 of Cups after a dramatic and traumatic situation. King of Wands on its face. Base of the deck, darling dear. Be careful of those that are only going to breadcrumb you. Why? They're opportunists, darling dear. So you have to read the room, and not only that, be a keyboard gangster, because if they've done something, somebody's left some notification about them blood, people ain't shy about coming forward with the wicked and what the wicked did. They're not getting out, whomsoever is not getting out healing. This is also a divorce, darling dears. Somebody you left behind in the past, right? A pet cemeteryite. Someone don't like the fact that you found your 10th cup since they've been gone. Yeah. What's this? Look! They're apathetic, darling dear. Very upset. They're at hockey sticks at dawn. They're so mad. Why don't they just punch themselves in the face and get on with it, mate? Very unhappy. No healing for them, darling dear. Big mad. Somebody better get them a cape and let them be Captain Mad. Look at this. They're going to try and get, this is the gossip at your back, the confusion and the conflict. 5 of Wands on its face is telling you not to engage. You have so much to gain, darling dears. Leave them where they are. They can't put their hands on you. They can gossip, but I told you, they're gossiping amongst the feeble-minded simpletons on their level. You never fit in that group. You couldn't understand why you're so nice, you come with knowledge, you're friendly, you've got good advice. Why didn't you fit in? Because they're low vibing. Low vibing. You weren't meant to fit in. You are a child of the light, and they are straight from the crevice of the devil's balls. Outrageous, darling. Fall back! I can't take ramping, blood. Bruh, or sistrine, fall back. You have the world to conquer, darling dears. Rest and recuperate. In some cases, you don't have to answer the feeble-minded. Remember, when they gossip, darling dears, it says everything about them and their character, and not a thing about you. Because you're still winning. They have to dig up old bones, darling dears. Clarify the Justice card. Look! An Empress on its face. If someone chose somebody over you, darling dear, they chose a what? A pretend Empress who only had front to offer, darling dears. This person is proper sad, sorry, and they would love to come back and apologize. We've got 2 5s. You let them go, not the other way around, darling dear. Whomsoever they're with, this person is not abundant. And if they've got any progeny, they're not a good mother. That progeny had to bite their own umbilical cord off and hit the ground running. This person is self-serving, a full-on hyacinth bucket or Horatio bucket, focused and gossiping on you and still crying into their fist as you continue to bend the matrix in their face. They're in a situation where there is a lack of love. This person is what? Seated in bitterness. If somebody chose someone over you and you ended a long-term situation or a marriage, they got the booby prize. The head of the chicken heads. Captain of the cum squad, if you get my meaning. What did I say? It was a throuple. They was laughing then. Oh, they ain't laughing now, blood. Look! No love in the situation. Emotional turmoil. Another message for someone. That goes to the same 4 of cups that's right here. As they sit back and with regret over what they done did. They want you to take that rusty cup of opium and cognitive dissonance. I've got something to say about that, big cat. Yes, I did threaten you. And yes, I will deny it. I will do the shaggy. An earth angel you be, darling dears. The Temperance also speaks about the hard journey you've been on. But the hardest journey is for the strongest soldier, for you to wake up to your divinity and go for your birth natal chart so you can find your North Node blood, but only after you found your Chiron. Heal, darling dear. This also speaks about what? Time management, darling dear, as well as having patience. You have to have patience with yourself, especially if you've been working hard towards a goal, darling dear, a dream, something that you wanted to make manifest from Kisa to Malkuth. You had to be patient, and you know what? You was being overseen by your ancestral team because you had to be in a position of deserving. And how? By getting to that 10th cup. You didn't need another human being to give you that 10th cup. You had to give it to yourself. Your patience is paying off, big cat. Base of the deck. And whomsoever you got on block, leave them on block. Your block game is for the gods. Stand your ground, Scotty. In many situations, you have to leave with 2 different shoes. Yeah. And all you do is win. Wheel of Fortune, I told you. Fate, destiny, and good luck is on your side, darling dears. It's on, what's it? It's going from the 6 to the 7, darling dear. Going straight up to the 10 for a new beginning. Love it. What did I say? The betraying back front neck tabbers, they're heartbroken, right? No transformation in their life. No emotional fulfillment. Oh God, listen. And they're broke. Brock pocketers, buddy, have you got a dime? They're losing their mind. Pentacles in the reverse is losing your mind, blood. Bats in your belfry, barking at passing cars. It also speaks about a destabilized home. Maybe because they went with what? The captain of the cum squad. Oh well, continue to focus on getting great, big cat. 8 of Pentacles, your hard work is about to pay off. Venus and Jupiter unite in Aries. Well, I've got to go, big cat. Let's finish it up. I'm gonna go with the wellness deck. Haven't used this in a while. Final message for the big cat. The boat, darling dear. The boat also, it reminds me of what the 6 of Swords coming into what? Calmer waters. It also speaks about clear thinking, right? What's this? Receiving what you need. Progression, darling dear. Moving on. And closure. Closure issues. Someone's got issues with the closure you gave them. They don't appreciate your Easter Island. They better learn to love the Easter Island. Embrace the Easter Island and the Stevie Wonder. Because you're not coming back, blood. Why? Law number 10 of the 48 laws of power. Avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. Quiet as it's kept. You was dealing with snakes, darling dear, straight from, like I said. And what do we do with snakes? We disarm them and we defeat them with our greatness, right? It was an empath and a narcissist paradigm, right? You was charmed or used and it enabled, right? You enabled boundaries, blood, big shaboinking ones. It won't happen to you again, darling dear. You are winning and you've got no time. You haven't got the throat chakra to tongue wrestle with the feeble-minded. You are a happiness expert. And never you forget, law number what? 29. I call it the Wendy Williams. Plan all the way to the end. They think Wendy's crazy. Who's crying into their fist now? Isn't it Kev and Sharina with the Shakira hips? They're crying into their fist. It's always those that get the last laugh. And who gets the last laugh? Big Cat. Because every dog has its day when they realize it's a big cat world. I feel inclined to get... Where is my other deck? I haven't used it in such a long time. And it's here. Hold on a minute, guys. See, oh, here it is. One final card from my Making Magic Oracle deck. I haven't used this in months. One final card. Oh, listen. This is prosperity. What did I tell you, Big Cat? Your hard work is paying off. Your ancestral team, your security is applauding you on Kifa. You are what built for this year's Nai. And the strongest and baddest person in the room is the one that learns to walk alone, the one that leans on their own understanding, the one that takes the knee for strength and guidance and protection and never for revenge. On that note, I've got to put the pedal to the metal, and I'm gonna have to use my brakes today. And I told you I don't like to use my brakes, right? I like to save them. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, and my TikToks where I upload on a daily basis. Please, Big Cat, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I kick my way through these tarot streets again. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. Got to run off now. Yeah. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big Cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Never you forget, Big Cat. All you do is win. Choose the field that brings you the most joy and watch the blessings come in. Namaste!